typically in a school you'll have a school team, and if you're not on the school team you don't play. So that's tragic really for the people who don't play and who want to play. We said to the schools, look, you have a big cohort of people who want to play and they don't play. We have informal games at child level, we call them Go games. So the feeling was we needed to continue that pathway up to youth level, and that's where the Super Games came from. Ultimately, it's all about playing really. The result doesn't matter that much. The critical thing is that they're out playing.
In our school we had a blitz competition where we got 70 odd students, almost every single first year in the school got actively involved. We were dividing them up into teams of maybe 9 or 10 teams of 8, mixed them up in terms of their ability, and it worked very, very well. I thought lads with mixed abilities really kind of developed their skills, and they learnt a lot from each other as well as from the coordinators involved.
Well, this particular game here is 8 aside, so it's not a full 15 aside game. That means the lads get more touches. The dimensions of the pitch is not full size, as you can see, so if you restrict the size of the pitch, they're obviously going to get more touches of the ball, which means more enjoyment, and they can work on their skill. They have more chances to touch the ball, to work on soloing, kicking, catching, all of that sort of stuff.
I was on B teams growing up, and maybe I wanted to be on the A teams. It wasn't quite good enough. I've seen the enormous amount of benefit that you get just being involved with teams, you know, the likes of communication and leadership, and I guess just problem solving and multitude of different skills. So I think having young people involved in different competitions, be that here today and these types of initiatives or something else around their schools or their clubs, you know, it's just important for people to be involved in something, whatever that level and whatever that interest happens to be.
We just had a blitz and everyone competed in it. You can see the players that don't play improving every game, and some of them have joined clubs now, so I think it's very good.
You know, a young lad who might not get on the school team at 14 or 16 may well come through to be a very good player at a later stage, so this gives them that opportunity. I think there's a huge social aspect to this as well, particularly the nature of the games today of playing with open teams, so you don't necessarily know who your teammates are when you actually arrive here today. I think that's good for kids in terms of breaking down social barriers, of engaging with other people and communicating, and that's a skill set that's important going through life.
You know, if I was younger, I'd love to have had the opportunity to come up here and do this. To see all the kids from all the different counties here today, and you know, it's a fabulous setting here for them to come to, and you know, that'll just keep them interested and drive them on, and you know, they'll always want to come back here again. It's very beneficial, especially for the players maybe who aren't at such a high level, but if they train and compete with lads who are at that level, you'll gradually get better and better and better, and eventually, you know, if your aim is to play with your county, you'll get there if you want to.
I think the future is huge really, because what's now happening within education, there's 400 hours a year being set aside for junior cycle wellbeing. We have the Future Leaders Transition Year course. 60 schools this year are starting with Leaving Cert PE. That's going to open up to every school in the country in 2020. I think if we can marry super games with mainstream education, we'll have really something very powerful.